Listen closely. There is a sacredness in silence, a strength in holding something back from a world that demands everything. Today, people share their hearts too easily. Every thought, every dream, every scar, tossed into casual conversations, posted across social media, even whispered to those they barely know. Then they wonder why they feel empty, misunderstood, or betrayed. But not everything was made for public ears. Some things are meant to stay hidden, cradled within your spirit, protected like precious gold. There is real power in choosing restraint. There is honor in keeping sacred what was never meant to be scattered to the winds. In a world addicted to exposure, the beauty of discretion has nearly been forgotten. But true wisdom lives in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. When you hand out pieces of your soul too freely, you risk the world smothering your inner fire. Some battles, some dreams, some wounds were meant to be carried quietly. Your personal vision, your private struggles, your raw vulnerabilities, they deserve shelter from careless eyes and thoughtless mouths. In guarding them, you guard your peace. You keep your power intact. You maintain ownership over your own story. When you open up too soon, you open the door for harm. Even well-meaning people can mishandle your truth. And sometimes, what you shared in trust comes back around like a sharp blade, making you question why you ever laid your heart bare. So, in 2025, choose carefully. Protect your sacred ground. Let only those who have proven their loyalty step into your private world. Keep your dignity. Hold on to your strength. Some chapters of your life were written to be hidden away, nurtured in the secret places until the right time comes to share them. And above all, do not announce your future plans too early. This is not secrecy for secrecy's sake. It is reverence for the sacredness of your own journey. Your dreams are precious. They are not meant for the careless chatter of doubters and cynics. Speak too soon, and you invite their fears into your soil. You'll hear them ask, "Are you sure you can do it? Or what if it doesn't work?" Doubt is a weed, and even the strongest dreamer can find themselves slowed by it. But when you protect your vision, you give it a chance to take root and rise tall. You let your results speak with a voice louder than any announcement ever could. Share your victories when the evidence is undeniable, when your foundation is unbreakable. This is not only about dreams. It's about shielding your private battles, honoring the trust others have placed in you, and carrying the sacredness of your own heart with reverence. Protect what matters, nurture what is growing, and never forget, not everything is meant for the world to see. Not everything is meant for public ears. Some parts of your life are treasures, and treasures are guarded, not exposed. Take your financial information, for example. It's not just numbers. It's a reflection of your hard work, your sacrifices, your discipline. In the wrong hands, it becomes a weapon. Someone may envy your success, twist your generosity, or judge your worth unfairly. Protect that information. Keep it within trusted circles. Or better yet, keep it to yourself. Family struggles are no different. Every family faces storms, seasons of tension, and moments of brokenness. But airing those struggles outside the home only weakens the foundation you're trying to preserve. Problems aren't solved by public opinions. They're healed through honest conversations behind closed doors. Seek help if you must, but seek it wisely, through someone trained to help, not someone eager to gossip. Relationships are sacred. The trust people place in you, when they share their fears, their mistakes, their vulnerabilities, is a precious offering. Treat it as such. Don't trade their trust for a moment of attention. Don't leak their secrets for a few minutes of excitement. Building trust takes years. Breaking it, only seconds. And once it's gone, rebuilding it feels like trying to rebuild a bridge after it's burned. Even your kindness doesn't need to be broadcast. True goodness doesn't crave an audience. Let your good deeds shine quietly. Let the difference you make in someone's life be the reward, not the applause. When your actions are fueled by love and not by recognition, they leave a lasting mark that no spotlight can duplicate. Your health too deserves protection. The struggles you face in private don't need to be open for public inspection. Share with those who can support you, those who genuinely care about your healing, not those hungry for drama. The world offers too many opinions and too little understanding. Protect your journey by choosing carefully who walks it with you. And your fears, your weaknesses, they are not trophies to hand over to just anyone. When you share your vulnerabilities carelessly, you give others a tool they can either heal with or harm with. Not everyone will use it with kindness. Some will twist it into a weapon. Be wise. Guard your inner battles fiercely. Victory comes when you master them, not when you hand them over to people who don't deserve them. In a world where oversharing is the norm, where social media, coffee shop conversations, and casual chats encourage spilling every detail, choose to be different. Choose discretion. Choose dignity. Choose peace. Your life is a treasure. Treat it like one. And your family, picture them like a great oak tree. Their strength is found not in their display, but in their hidden roots. Expose those roots carelessly, and you threaten the very strength that keeps the tree alive. Protect the roots. Guard the bonds that hold you together. Because the world will not always handle your family's imperfections with grace. They will pick them apart, misjudge them, and use them to cause pain. This isn't about being secretive. It's about honoring what matters most. It's about respecting the sacred things in your life. The things that deserve to be nurtured, not exposed. What you protect stays strong. What you guard continues to grow. And sometimes, what you choose to keep private becomes the very thing that preserves your peace, your family, and your Tao. So be wise. Choose what you share. Treasure what you hold. Guard the life you've been given. Like the priceless gift it truly is. It's no longer shielded from the fierce winds or sudden storms. That's the result of sharing family struggles with people who don't genuinely have your family's best interests in mind. It weakens the core. It loosens the seas that are meant to hold you together. Keeping matters private doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It doesn't mean sweeping issues under the rug. It means facing challenges with care, intention, and love within your own circle. It's about working through the hardships together rather than putting them on display for the world's opinion. Sometimes, the weight feels like too much to carry alone. You may feel the need to talk to someone to lighten the load. If you do, choose carefully. Find someone who has earned your trust, who listens without judgment, and who offers genuine support, not gossip disguised as concern. If you've ever trusted the wrong person with your family's hardships, don't be ashamed. Take the lesson to heart. Let it shape you. Make a new decision today to guard your family's story with wisdom and strength. Don't allow the struggles of your loved ones to become a show for others. Don't place your vulnerabilities in hands that would use them carelessly. Family is more than shared bloodlines. It's built on loyalty, unconditional love, and steadfast support. Those sacred ties deserve protection. They deserve your loyalty. They deserve your silence when others try to pry into what is not theirs to know. The world beyond your doorstep can be noisy and unforgiving, but within your home there should be safety, a haven of patience, forgiveness, and rebuilding. A place where hearts can heal without fear of ridicule or misunderstanding. That peace is preserved when family matters are kept within trusted walls. This isn't about suppressing emotions or bearing burdens alone. Real strength is shown when you seek help wisely, with the right people, in the right setting, and at the right time. You can reach out for support while still upholding your family's dignity. If your family feels broken in some areas, remember that broken things can be pieced back together. Healing begins when trust is restored. It starts when you refuse to hand your family's struggles over to those who see only the surface. The world doesn't know the full story. It doesn't see the devotion behind the disagreements, the sacrifices behind the scenes, or the quiet moments of reconciliation. That's your family's journey, and it belongs to you. Treasure it. Safeguard it like the priceless gift that it is. Flawed, imperfect, yet full of worth. When you choose to keep your family's hardships protected, you're doing more than guarding secrets. You're showing that they matter. You're declaring that their struggles, weaknesses, and victories deserve reverence. And once you start viewing your family as something worth protecting, everything changes. You stop dwelling only on the fractures and start recognizing the beauty that still remains. You stop magnifying the flaws and begin strengthening what's good. Be mindful of where you share your family's burdens. Share them only with those who walk the road with you, who care deeply about the healing, not the spectacle. This is how you honor the people closest to you. This is how you build a foundation capable of standing firm through life's fiercest storms. Guard your family's heart. Protect their journey. Guard their stories. Hold their pain with care. When you do, you create an atmosphere where love can flourish, trust can deepen, and healing can truly begin. That, my friends, is the cornerstone of a resilient and lasting family. Now, let's talk about secrets. When someone shares their fears, dreams, or memories with you, they're placing a fragile part of their heart in your hands. That trust is precious, never given casually. It carries a sacred responsibility. Think about it. When someone opens up, they're revealing who they really are. They believe you'll treat their words with care. But if you betray that trust, trust is like glass, beautiful but fragile. While once broken, even if mended, the cracks remain. Those cracks remind us of what was lost. People carry silent battles, burdens hidden from view. When they confide in you, they aren't seeking judgment. They're looking for safety, for understanding, for someone who will simply listen. When you're trusted with someone's secret, you're called to be a protector, not a gossip, not a storyteller. A protector guards what's sacred. Today, the world overshares everything, but the things shared in confidence, they aren't meant for everyone. They were given to you because someone believed in you. Protecting that trust strengthens relationships. It turns you into someone people can depend on. And that is powerful. By guarding a secret, you honor the faith someone placed in you. You become someone others know they can rely on. If you break that trust, you lose more than just someone's confidence. You lose respect, you lose credibility, you lose part of your own integrity. Integrity isn't measured when people are watching. It's proven when no one is. It's about keeping promises and choosing what's right, even when it's hard. Now, let's talk about secrets. When someone shares their fears, dreams, or memories with you, they're placing a fragile part of their heart in your hands. That trust is precious, never given casually. It carries a sacred responsibility. Think about it. When someone opens up, they're revealing who they really are. They believe you'll treat their words with care. But if you betray that trust, trust is like glass, beautiful but fragile. Once broken, even if mended, the cracks remain. Those cracks remind us of what was lost. People carry silent battles, burdens hidden from view. When they confide in you, they aren't seeking judgment. They're looking for safety, for understanding, for someone who will simply listen. When you're trusted with someone's secret, you're called to be a protector, not a gossip, not a storyteller. A protector guards what's sacred. Today, the world overshares everything, but the things shared in confidence, they aren't meant for everyone. They were given to you because someone believed in you. Protecting that trust strengthens relationships. It turns you into someone people can depend on, and that is powerful. By guarding a secret, you honor the faith someone placed in you. You become someone others know they can rely on. If you break that trust, you lose more than just someone's confidence. You lose respect, you lose credibility, you lose part of your own integrity. Integrity isn't measured when people are watching. It's proven when no one is. It's about keeping promises and choosing what's right, even when it's hard. Yes, sometimes carrying a secret feels heavy, but that weight isn't a burden, it's a privilege. It means someone saw strength in you and believed you could carry it. Think about your relationships, family, friends, colleagues. At the heart of them all is trust. Not wealth, not status, trust. And every time you protect someone's secret, you build that trust even stronger. If it were your deepest fear, wouldn't you want someone to protect it too? Would you be able to trust that person again? Life constantly presents us with choices, and safeguarding a secret is one of the most important. It isn't always simple, but it is always meaningful. Choosing to honor someone's trust reflects far more than the bond you share. It reveals the kind of person you are and the values you hold close. When you decide to protect someone's confidence, you're choosing to be your strongest self. You're choosing to rise above gossip, distractions, and the temptation to betray. You're taking a stand for something real and lasting. And let me tell you, few feelings compare to the satisfaction of knowing you honored someone's faith in you, that you became their safe haven, their confidant, their shield. That's the kind of legacy that endures. Not one marked by broken promises, betrayal, or hollow words, but one built on loyalty, respect, and unwavering honor. So the next time someone shares a secret with you, remember, it's far more than a collection of words. It's a piece of their soul entrusted to your care. A true legacy is remembered not by flashy achievements or clever words, but by the way you made others feel, protected, valued, and understood. Guard their trust with everything you have, because when you protect their secret, you are also protecting your own integrity, your own reputation, and the core of who you are. And that is priceless. That's the kind of person worth becoming. Someone whose word is ironclad, whose honor stands firm no matter the pressure. Think about this. When you choose to honor a secret, you're not only sheltering another person's heart, but you're also shaping your own character. You're proving to the world that your promises mean something, that your actions are in full agreement with your words. In a world where trust often shatters easily, Being someone who can be relied upon is a rare and priceless treasure. It takes real courage to keep a secret, especially when the urge to reveal it feels overwhelming. But the strength you show in keeping that trust will reward you in ways you may not fully see yet. So when someone hands you a piece of their most vulnerable self, recognize the weight of that gift. Hold it close. Guard it well. In doing so, you won't only protect their heart, you will also strengthen your own spirit, your own honor, and your lasting place in this world. In the end, the true worth of our relationships isn't measured by what we receive, but by what we offer. When you place your trust in someone, you're gifting them something more valuable than any material possession. Your respect, loyalty, and commitment. That, my friends, holds immeasurable worth. Now, let's talk about sharing health concerns. I'm not suggesting you keep everything to yourself, but consider this. Your health, physically, mentally, and spiritually, is a personal matter. It's sacred. When you face challenges, the world doesn't need to know every detail. Retain some of that power for yourself. Opening up too soon can expose you to opinions, and let's face it, not all opinions are helpful. Some may have good intentions, while others might sow doubt or tell you you're not strong enough. This kind of noise doesn't serve you. What you truly need is focus. You need faith, determination, and the right kind of support. Reach out to professionals, seek God's guidance, turn to prayer, whatever fortifies you. Clarity and solutions lie there, not in the opinions of those who haven't experienced your journey. There will be moments when it feels like everything is too much, when pain or uncertainty overwhelms you. But those moments don't define who you are. What defines you is how you rise above them. Don't let others dictate your story. Take charge. Your health is not just about your body. It's about your mind and spirit. It's about how you carry yourself, even when the burden feels too heavy. Walk with grace, strength, and dignity. You don't need to broadcast your struggles to prove your worth. The world doesn't need to see your scars to recognize that you're a fighter. Keep your fight within. Let it burn quietly but intensely. When you emerge on the other side, and you will, you won't simply be healed. You will be transformed. Keep that journey close, sacred, and continue pressing forward. As for sharing your weaknesses and fears, exercise caution. Not everyone in your life is rooting for you. Some may wait for you to let your guard down just so they can use it against you. It's a harsh truth, but it's reality. There will always be those who take your vulnerabilities and turn them into weapons. So why give them the means to hurt you? Why risk letting anyone undermine your confidence or belief in yourself? I'm not saying you should hide your emotions or pretend everything is fine when it's not. We all face difficulties. I've been knocked down, confronted failure, doubt, and fear. But I didn't let those fears define me, and I didn't share them with those who wouldn't help me rise above them. You must be discerning about who you trust. Share your struggles, but only with those who will support you, empower you, and encourage you to keep going when the going gets tough. Not everyone deserves to hear your heart. Not everyone plays by the same rules, and not everyone truly has your best interest at heart. Be intentional with your choices. Guard your vulnerabilities and share them only with those who truly earn your trust. The reality is, your journey belongs to you alone. There will always be those who doubt, criticize, and even wish for your failure. But none of that holds significance unless you allow it to. You have the power to decide how to respond to the world. You control how much weight you give to negativity, doubt, and fear. The strength lies within you, and every challenge is a chance to prove to yourself what you're capable of. When the world feels heavy and tries to bring you down, remember that every bit of strength you need is already within reach. The determination, the bravery, the perseverance is all there, waiting for you to access it. No one's approval is needed for you to rise. Your value isn't determined by others' opinions, but by how you rise during difficult times, how you carry yourself when no one is looking, and how you choose to push forward even when the odds are against you. Life may push you to your limits, but your identity is not defined by your struggles. It's defined by your ability to overcome them. So stay focused, remain strong, and always be true to yourself. You are capable of more than you know, and with each step forward, you'll reveal to yourself just how powerful you are. We all face moments when we feel vulnerable, when everything seems overwhelming and fear threatens to drag us down. It's natural to feel that way. It's okay to be scared and to doubt. But remember, you can't let those feelings control you. You can't let them define you. Everyone has flaws, but it's how we deal with them that counts. You must rise, confront your fears, and keep moving, no matter how challenging it becomes. Build strength from within because no one else can do it for you. No one else will fight your battles. You must be your own hero. True strength isn't measured by the physical power you build or the victories you achieve in the outside world. It's about the resilience you show when no one is around to witness it. It's about persevering through the toughest days, the ones that test your spirit, and choosing to rise again. It's about realizing you have the ability to shape your future, no matter the obstacles in your way. The world might try to convince you that your struggles define you, but that is simply not true. Your challenges do not determine your worth. They are mere milestones shaping you for something greater. Each time you are knocked down or confronted with fear, it's a chance for growth. What you overcome empowers you, making you wiser, stronger, and more capable than ever before. So stop focusing on proving yourself to others. The only person who needs to see your progress is you. Celebrate how far you've come and be proud of your resilience, standing tall after everything you've faced. The strength within you cannot be diminished by anyone else's doubts or fears. You are the creator of your journey, and you alone determine how it unfolds. Don't let anyone or anything determine your value. You have the power within you. Keep pressing forward with a belief in yourself. Every step forward brings you closer to the person you are destined to be. Perfection isn't the goal. None of us are perfect. We all stumble and make mistakes. But it's not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about continuing the fight, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about showing up, even on the days you don't feel like it, and doing the work when you're exhausted, fearful, or tempted to quit. Fear only controls you when you allow it. It's like a shadow, looming large when you focus on it. But when you turn your attention away from it and walk forward with faith in yourself, that fear begins to shrink, losing its hold over you. Be cautious about sharing your weaknesses with those who won't help you rise. Don't open up to those who won't lift you up, but seek out those who see your struggles and remind you, you've got this. Surround yourself with people who believe in your strength, your potential, and your ability to overcome your fears and weaknesses. Don't allow anyone to make you believe that your struggles define who you are. Don't let anyone convince you that your fears are too great to conquer. Don't allow others to make you feel small because of your doubts. These obstacles are not who you are. They're simply challenges you can rise above with the right mindset. Trust in yourself. You are stronger than the difficulties you face. You are not defined by your fears or weaknesses. It's important to trust in your ability to overcome any challenge. You've already been through so much, facing struggles that others may never know about. You've shown more resilience than you may even realize. And remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your battles. Not everyone needs to see your vulnerabilities. You don't have to seek others' approval. What truly matters is your belief in yourself, the inner strength you know you possess, and your ability to rise when life tries to knock you down. Every challenge, every moment of fear, every time you feel like quitting, you're presented with a choice. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. You can use it as fuel to improve and reach greater heights. The decision is yours. Don't let anyone tell you you're weak or that your fears are insurmountable. You are more powerful than you realize. You have the capacity for more than you might think. And remember, your weaknesses and fears do not define who you are. Your strength is shown in how you rise above them. Not everyone is meant to witness your journey. Not everyone will understand your struggles, and that's completely fine. You don't need everyone's approval. What matters is your belief in yourself. Keep moving forward, keep fighting, and keep trusting in your inner strength. Be selective about who you share your fears and weaknesses with. Only those who genuinely care about you, who encourage your growth and lift you up when you're down, deserve that trust. You've got this. Believe in your abilities. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of achieving everything you set out to do. Don't allow fear to hold you back. Don't let your weaknesses shape who you are. Keep moving forward and let your strength shine. Every challenge you face is a chance to grow. You're not defined by your struggles, but by your ability to overcome them. Hold your head high, keep pushing, and trust in the power within you. Whatever comes your way, you have what it takes to get through it. And as you continue, remember, you are capable, you are strong, and you are worthy of the effort it takes to succeed. Keep believing in yourself because your journey is just beginning. You've got this.